Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my reviews. So today we are reviewing a 1983 Mr. T vintage BA Baracus figure. I purchased this recently when I went to a retro shop at the coast. So this is the figure. 1983 is very retro guys, very old. I need to get, again, try and speak to my man and know about paint jobs. He's lost a lot of colouring off his jean jacket here, and his gold, it's very discoloured. As you can see there, the gold on his wrists, more or less the actual starting body paint colour. Got traditional socks on, the 80s socks there, warm up socks, very cool. Baseball boots, they need a little paint up. His limbs are quite loose. I think that's due to the age, 1983, it's very old. Cool. As we know, Mr. T was the ultra caring member of the A-team. He was the muscle, wasn't he? He was actually the ultra caring member of the A-team, didn't he? Loved children, looking after children, and didn't like any bullying, did he? And yeah, some great, it was a great character, wasn't he, Mr. T? And his character name was B.A. Baracus, wasn't it, in the A-team? Had to drill a foothold, guys. As you know, all these vintage figures, whether it be Thundercats, He-Man, they didn't normally have footholds. Star Wars did, the Cannell Star Wars, but these sort of figures rarely ever did, and they are mega hard to stand up and show off. So yeah, I had to drill a small foothold there to use one of my NECA stands. But yeah, I can go with the damage. But yeah, he just needs a bit of a touch up of his paint. The 80s, the A-Team was one of those absolute iconic TV shows, wasn't it? That anyone around a certain age grew up watching. It was around the same time as Knight Rider, Airwolf, other great shows, Street Hawk. Yeah, I liked. There was a TV series called The Highwayman. Not many people know about that one. I like that one. I think it only ran for one season, but it was really good. The Highwayman. Yeah, MacGyver was another one, wasn't it, around that time period? So they had all these great TV shows. But this was the A-Team, wasn't it? And the A-Team was centred around a group of special forces soldiers who were instructed by a corrupt, I think it was general or colonel, something like that, to rob a bank. I think it was in Hanoi, to destabilise the VC's money during the Vietnam conflict. And they robbed this bank, but really it was actually to get the money, and the A-Team were being framed for the robbery, the robbery of the bank. So then they had to go on the run. They managed to escape from a military stockade, being special forces, and then the series revolved around them going from town to town. Just four guys and a companion in the van, going from town to town, trying to keep ahead of Colonel Decker and Colonel Lynch, who were trying to capture them, who were like the military police, who were trying to capture them, to bring them to trial. It was very good series, the A-Team. I really liked it, especially the first two. I think it was for up to season 3. I think it was absolutely amazing series. But yeah, they went around from town to town helping the people that couldn't defend themselves and using their resources and military skills to achieve that goal. One thing I will say I always liked about the A-Team series, guys, was I think you only ever saw one death in the A-Team, and that was Colonel Ball Fulbright in one of the last sort of episodes before they went to the season where they got captured. So yeah, this was Mr. T, lovable character. Although he would come across as a tough guy, he was actually very caring and considerate, and his great arguments with Murdoch were always funny, weren't they? Yeah, and he loved his van, didn't he? And he loved his mama, didn't he? Do you remember his little song about his loving your mother, wasn't it? So yeah, his tattoo's gone off his arm, unfortunately. That's no longer there. But yeah, it's an 80s figure. Very, very good. No posability in these guys, and some of these figures were absolute solid plastic. So drilling that hole I had to be quite careful because solid plastic is easy to crack. So I used I think it was like a curtain hook, something like that, just to slowly drill it into the foot to create the hole. But yeah, so let's give them a viewing and we'll go from there, guys. Welcome back, guys. That is Mr. T, BA Baracus, Bad Attitude Baracus, from the A-Team. He was the muscle of the A-Team. He was part of it when it was a great era of television that we'll probably never get back again. I've got to mention another great show around that time was obviously Battlestar Galactica, wasn't it? Yeah, I picked this one up. I've got another figure I've got to do soon from the retro shop, but hopefully I'll get back there again. These figures, obviously, they're quite expensive because they're collectible, so they always bill them up as a little bit dear. But yeah, it was worth it. It's a good one to have in a collection, and I will see you guys on the next one. Take care now. Bye bye.